Nerds International proudly presents
Alrighty, welcome back for another Fighting Ravens. How long has it been since we've played?
It seems like forever for me.
I think it's been about a month.
Mid-December, yeah, before the holiday.
Yeah, well, Chris, you missed the last one. I remember that much.
That's right.
Okay, so Stefan is not with us today. Kevin has not returned to school yet. A little bit of business.
Road trip.
A little bit of business. Nerds International Network. Awesome network. Get over to Google Plus. Check it out. A lot of fun. Really, really fun people. And there's 3 new things that got added to the network here in the last couple of weeks. We have JC Locke, the Jolly GM, who does live streaming, YouTube channel, playing some Conan. We have Mr. Mean, John Pollock, who does a lot of really cool RPG reviews on his channel. And we also have Perry Chalmers, who has a blog called is it My Little World or My Own Little World? I feel like shit, I'm ill prepared. I believe it's My Own Little World. Really cool. He talks a lot about gaming and also from dealing with PTSD and things like that. Really cool stuff. Check it out. Advise it. I'll have links to all the different shows in the Nerds International Network in the show notes to this one. So,
Hey, if you haven't seen it, go check out Mr. Mean's last video where he talks about the tokens. It's basically a fucking entire video of his feet and crotch.
yeah, I watched that one. Yeah. Those things are really cool, though, those status tokens for Savage Worlds. I actually have used them in plays at the house, and they work really good. I like them a lot.
You know, the caps that he put on them, those round rubber things, at first, before he mentioned what they were, I thought they might have been some kind of magnifying glass, and I thought that's fucking brilliant for us old men.
Yeah, no shit. What's that say?
Concaver.
Oh, that's a 1. Okay, so let's get going on this one. We are starting out sophomore year at East Texas University. Everybody should be seasoned characters at this point, if I'm not mistaken. Did everybody go ahead and take their latest advance and all that stuff?
Yep. I think I took what I take for him. I took psychically sensitive. Over the course of this last year, John has been able to kind of tap into the paranormal energies and beings, so he'll get like a +2 on all of his rolls to communicate and sense them. So.
Now, something else too, Chris, you weren't here. I don't know if you saw it over on Google Plus in our own private group over there, but Cece had received a note and a picture. I don't know if you saw that.
I don't know if I did. Let me go look at that.
Yeah, Cece shared the picture with Kevin and John.
You know what? I might have seen. Yeah, I did see that, but it's been a month, I think, since I looked at it. Let me go check it out.
If I'm not mistaken, it was basically a picture that looked like it was from around the era of the 50s.
Yes.
It was 3
Kind of
women.
looks like our group. Kind of looks like our group in a way.
Yeah, it was 3 women, 2 men, and it came with a note that was basically Gandalfed that said, "Keep it secret, keep it safe."
Nice.
And
was this maybe before like early in the summer or towards the end of the summer? Because if possible, maybe I could take it back home, maybe do a little bit of, maybe there's some pictures or something, maybe we could figure out who these people are.
Cece scanned them, I'm assuming.
Yeah, because these were all from
Cece scanned them and sent them out.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, this showed up on your doorstep right after the end of the year party, and the date that was postmarked on it was from the same day that Jackson Green had disappeared.
Oh wow. Because I believe John is an alumni, not an alumni, but a what do you call those, legacies? When you have like your parents or whatever go to the same university you do or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So I'm thinking he'll probably show it to his father. Maybe father might recognize some of these, because this might be during about the time. Maybe his father, maybe his grandfather. Probably his father, I'm sure.
Well, one thing was for sure is Chet, without doubt, because he probably got like a semi or something, definitely recognized one of the people in the picture as Nina.
Ooh, his car.
Yep.
Or the spirit that's in his car. Ooh.
If anybody wanted to actually do any research on that picture for the students,
Yeah,
we can do that real quick we'll do it with a
Let's do
real
that.
quick investigation roll. Anybody that wants to do
Okay.
it can do it. Oops.
Sure. I've got a. Yeah, I'll go to like the library, maybe open up some yearbooks and maybe flip through some pictures and such and see.
Oh wow, Cece got a raise on that shit.
I'll help Cece with that.
I don't think there's much
She
need.
got a nice little raise. No, I don't think so.
See,
I probably
like,
just
fuck
I
you, I
just
got
follow
this.
her. I just probably follow her over there. I get distracted, and whatever. She's like, "Hey."
Yeah, I imagine this is John. After 3 hours, finally goes, look, I found out that this one right here is Nina. Cece's like, asshole, we figured that out yesterday. I got the rest of it already. Yep. Okay, so you find out the name of the people is one. This took a lot of research too, Cece. This didn't happen in like a day. This was book diving quite a bit over the summer. Multiple days of doing this.
I would figure.
One of them was named Jack Little. Another was named Creighton White. Another one was Helen LaCroix, which is Lacroix. Another is Judith Fowler. And finally, Nina Castle.
Okay.
Nina, what was her last name?
Castle.
Can you drop that in text?
Looks like Jim's taking notes on it. You're muted, stupid.
That's what I got. Jack Little, Creighton White, Helen LaCroix, Judith Fowler,
And Nina Castle. Mm-hmm.
and Castle. If that's how you spell Nina, I can't remember.
Nope.
Close enough, I guess.
And
Usually
I
it's
and
I.
All right.
See, you move back to Minnesota, and all of a sudden your spelling is all fucked up, and
That's right. Brain freeze, literally.
you're
Oh,
calling
Nina.
you're
duh.
calling this stuff
And-
pop. It's fucking soda,
Oh,
goddammit.
because it is pop, bastard. Oh my gosh. Yeah, major brain freeze there.
It's funny to think that Chris started driving to Minnesota on Friday, and he's gaming with us on Sunday morning.
Dedicated bastard, man. Fighting Ravens. Woohoo.
So let's
All right,
go ahead
there's,
and
people in no note.
let's take a few minutes to discuss everybody's summer. I'm very curious as to what the plan was. If I remember right, Chet, did you say you were going back home to Illinois, or were you staying back? Because I remember there was something that was decided about you getting some type of job with the ROTC. Oh, wait, you became a squad leader, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you actually end up going home to Illinois for the summer?
Yeah, I went home and studied up on various leaders, learned their techniques, and then tested them out, torturing my younger brother.
That's right.
Well done.
He's like, come here, little brother. I heard about this thing called waterboarding.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. John is a native Texan, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Yeah, he's from Austin. Specifically, I believe it's Red Rock, which is a suburb of Austin. So it's probably an hour, maybe 2 hours away so he can go back and forth to campus. But the main thing that he did was kind of cultivate a relationship with this D&D group that he joined. Remember Tim and Brian from the
Yep.
from the lake?
Oh, I know Susie remembers Tim.
Oh yeah. So he's been
That's
playing.
Stalker Tim.
Stalker Tim. Remember John joined their D&D group?
Yeah. Tim, Stalker Tim, Denny, Steve.
Yep.
Yeah, he's playing a paladin, lawful good paladin. There's no, doesn't drink or anything like that, so not much of a stretch there. But halfway through the summer, they started playing this new game called Supernatural, using the Cortex system, and a little too close to home for ETU here. So John has been playing a Texas Ranger / Hunter. So it's been kind of fun doing that. So.
Nice. So how about Susie? What did Susie do for the summer?
Well, totally laughed at fucking John for playing Dungeons and Dragons. What a homo! My God. Susie spent the summer dancing, practicing her dancing, which is what she does. Singing, joined a few pageantries, and spent a little bit of her free time with Deputy Fife learning how to fire a weapon and some investigative tactics and the like, and that's what she was doing.
So she did not go home to New Orleans?
No, she's local.
Oh, I thought. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Kevin. That's from New Orleans. That's right. Susie Lou's a local slut.
Yeah, so I spent the summer just practicing up, trying to reach my fame and fortune. Tried to get a couple commercials and worked on my acting career. And then any free time I had, I hit up Deputy Fife, who's a local deputy in around the campus in Pine Box here. And we went out and he taught me how to fight and shoot a little bit better.
Oh, Blaine is with us in chat. What's up, Blaine?
Mr.
How you doing,
Mr.
man?
Paul Wagner.
He's home for one day, and then he's got to leave again and go back to Reno 3.5 hours away. Okay, so
I feel your pain.
Yeah, and how about Cece? Might remind me, where's Cece from?
Paul Wagner.
Yeah, he's home for.
Cece spent the summer. She went to Dubai.
Wow.
Of course she did.
She went to
Good
Dubai
Lord.
on a shopping spree.
A trip that Daddy paid for?
Yeah. She went up to search for some jinns up there because she heard that, that culture has genies and jinns and stuff. So she went up there to go look for that.
That is awesome.
She came back with a ton of stuff, but she didn't find anything.
She was video blogging the whole time, I'm sure.
She comes home with a tiger and a falcon. She's like, just regular old gifts from Daddy.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So everybody returns back for their sophomore year. New year, same campus, same dorm rooms, and everybody still has the same majors, correct? Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Which I like what you were saying with that, Gary, where Susie's trying to do her search for fame and fortune, because she essentially is taking, oh my God, what's her major? For some reason I'm thinking astronomy.
It is, yep. Am I muted?
No.
No, you're not.
Her major is
It's meteorology, isn't it?
Meteorology.
That's newscaster.
That's what I thought it was. She's going to be a weather lady or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But for some reason,
Yes.
the thing that popped in my head was astronomy. Okay, so yeah, meteorology. That's why she wants to be a hot Latina weather lady.
If you've been watching Nazi Man reviews.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, dude.
And that's exactly his reaction to that fucking dead sexy Mexican Spanish weather lady. Every time she turns sideways, you just hear him like, oh.
Yeah. It comes in stereo because I make the same exact sound. So, okay. Wow, I thought about that and I lost my train of thought. Okay, so we will come up. I'm going to be working with Stefan on why he is coming back to school late, and I don't know. I think we should all punish him and put him on academic probation for missing this session. I think that'd be pretty funny.
I agree.
Could do that.
I think we should haze them. That's what we should do.
Yeah.
Thank you,
He didn't
sir.
come
May I
back.
have another?
His sister is ill. The one he's been writing, his sister got ill.
Oh, we might be able to do that. Yeah. Kevin would definitely be all over that. Okay. Yeah, I'll talk with Stefan about that. He texted me too. Sorry, Stefan, I can't give it to you. I'm running a game. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to have everyone get back to school, get back into the swing of things, readjusting to campus life and that sort of thing, and just have a couple of weeks go by and everybody readjusting and getting back into the groove.
Mm-hmm.
And after a couple of weeks, Professor McClanahan gets in contact with Cece and would like to see if you can get the whole group together and come see him at the anthropology department.
Okay, CC will send a group text to everybody and let them know that Mr. McCann wants to meet at the anthropology department, you said?
Mm-hmm.
All
Okay.
right.
So she shoots out that email, that text.
All right.
And I'm sure by now, if Susie Lou's phone is going up. Okay, there he goes. He did the roll. So what does that mean? You blew up your phone?
Device breaks requiring a repair roll at -2 and 1 to 6 hours to fix.
So everybody would be,
Technology.
oh my fucking god.
Takes an hour to fix.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
wait a second. That's if I can fix it. I don't think I have repair. I don't.
So-
Unskilled -2. Let's see what happens. Oh,
Do we need to start getting homing pigeons or something for Susie?
Yeah. Oh my. Okay, so
Ugh.
hours are going by, and you guys are just waiting on Susie.
Oh, one of these days I'll get it. There it goes. There it goes. You know how I fixed it? I went
You
down to
dropped
fucking Walmart and bought a new one.
Awesome.
So yeah, after a few, you're kidding me, dude.
Takes me an hour to go to Walmart.
Okay, I thought that you were gonna say you tried to use a new phone and broke it too. Okay.
Well, with the 85 raises that he got on that repair roll, maybe next time.
So after hours of waiting around and trying to get a hold of Susie and unable to get a hold of Susie because it was going straight to voicemail because she broke the fucking thing. Finally, Susie gets a text and you guys all show up and meet up with...
Hey, Cece, can you come and pick me up at Walmart? I broke my phone. Is this working? Hello? Oh, text.
I was waiting to hear them. Motherfucker! Okay. So it's late in the afternoon. And you guys finally get over there and Glenn Mack asks you guys, you can see he's pretty distraught. And he's just like, how was everybody's summer?
Not too bad. I got my paladin up to like 6th level.
Your wife?
Been playing this Lost Mine of Fandelver adventure. It's been kind of fun.
I'm just gonna throat punch fucking John.
You fucking nerd.
That's all he's been talking about.
Slowly, John started to gain the nerd lisp over the summer.
Apparently.
When he left freshman year, he was calling her Susie, and now when he returns, he's calling her Susie.
You know, you should come play with us.
It would be so sick. Hey, Morgan joined us. What's up, Morgan? Okay, so, and you can see like halfway through talking about your summer, Glenn Mack is like not even really paying attention. He was just kind of like making niceties, I guess you could say.
So what's the matter?
Well, he goes, well,
Seems like something's on your mind, my friend.
Jackson still isn't around. We all know that.
Yep.
Nobody knows what happened to him still to this day. I was hoping he would come back or show up, but no word. And it's making it incredibly difficult on me to continue any of my research that I've been doing, and I know that you guys have definitely helped out with some of the research in the past, such as the incident with Jaime Contreras, and that sort of thing. So I'm hoping that you guys would be willing to carry on kind of where Jackson left off, because I could trust you, and CCU especially. I know you have great interest in everything that's going on with the supernatural and that sort of thing. I would appreciate it a lot if you guys would be willing to help me continue some of my research. I have business to attend to on another case I'm looking into currently that's in Houston. I've got my obligations to this, but there's been stuff going on here in the engineering building that I've been hearing about, and I would love to see if you guys can look into this for me.
What kind of things have been happening in the engineering building? Do you know who's been reporting it, or who we could talk to over there?
It's just been hearsay up to this point. People talking about the flickering lights, people hearing noises and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, we could take the equipment and go. What time do these events happen? Are they mostly at night, during the day, all hours?
I don't know. I really honestly don't know. I've recently learned about this earlier this morning, which is why I called you guys today, because he points to the side and he's got his road gear all packed up and ready to go and load into the car. He says, and obviously, like I said, I have my commitments in Houston.
Is there anybody we can talk to find out more about what's going on?
An engineering building, I'm sure you could talk to any of the faculty that's there. The faculty offices are on the 3rd floor there.
Okay, I guess, yeah. Make an appointment to speak to faculty. I don't know, is it the type of situation we could just walk in, or do we need to make an appointment with somebody?
I have a question.
You should be able to just head over to the building at any given point in time and just start investigating. I've already gotten the clearance from the dean for you guys to go ahead and
investigate and set up.
I did not explain specifically that there was a obviously supernatural investigation going on. I just asked and said that I had a project that the 5U, which, by the way, where's Kevin?
We believe
I think his sister got sick.
Yeah, he's taking care of his sister.
Yeah.
We need to go on a road trip. Pretty sure we're going to be going on a road trip.
So I've already cleared it with the dean that you guys, I told him that you were going to be working on a project for me. And there'll usually be classmen in there anyways. It's an engineering department, and like I said, there'll be people in there in the labs and things like that throughout the whole night, pulling all-nighters, and it should be okay.
All right. With that, I still have my janitor contact, right?
I should not ever look at chat. Fucking Blaine. To the mystery machine! Yeah, you do.
Come on, Scoob.
So basically, I call the janitor and try to set up so we can go in after regular office hours so we can record and investigate without people being in the building.
Okay. Well, he would tell you that he'll just make sure that the ground floor is left unlocked, which typically it would be anyways because there's students pulling all-nighters and that kind of thing. So you should be okay to go ahead and just go over there. But if not, give him a call and he'll meet you over there and unlock.
Okay, will do. So that's what we're gonna do, I guess.
Sounds
Before Glenn Mack takes off, though, he is definitely asking if you guys would need any additional equipment. Cece, I know you have a very extensive collection of your own for investigation. Fucking Gary.
Come on, Scooby-Doo. I see you pretending you got a sliver.
You're killing me, Gary.
well. I think we'll need some Scooby snacks before we go, Glenn Mack.
Yeah.
Full bag, pretty sure.
I guess we'll take any extra equipment we can. The more equipment we have, the better.
Is there anything in particular that you would like?
Extra cameras and motion detectors.
Okay.
And if you have like one of those white noise generators that Ghost can use to talk.
An EVP?
No. EVP records atmosphere sounds and it sounds in the ambient. This actually produces white noise.
Oh.
And speak through it.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely.
Cool. So she'll definitely take like 2 of those.
I'll take 6 of these, 4 of those. I'll take 10 of these. There's only 4 of you. I'm working.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we should go down to the pet store, go get a Great Dane as well.
Yeah.
We can get Scooby snacks from Linden.
There. Oh. Hey, we could just take Lyndon.
There we go.
I'll be Fred. Chad can be Shaggy. Lyndon can be Scooby.
Yeah, can you imagine Lyndon in this setup?
Hey, isn't there a new fucking Fred Flintstone thing coming out here pretty soon? A movie?
I don't know.
Don't know. Like live action?
Yeah.
Or-
But it's badass. It's not like fucking Fred's a retarded, dopey old fat guy.
Is it going to be
Him and
Gartar?
Barney are like fucking superheroes or some shit. Nothing is Gartar, my friend. Nothing will beat Gartar.
I don't even think Gartar is fucking Gartar.
It's quite literally a conundrum.
I think the only thing that
Mind
Gartar
blowing.
did was give me a fucking tumor on the fucking base of my skull.
And a mild boner.
Yeah. Okay. So towards that end of that evening, Glenn Mack is done helping grab all of your guys' gear that you're going to need to borrow and that sort of thing. And of course, everything is stenciled with property of Glenn McClanahan.
While he's doing that, Chet's going to head to FedEx Kinko's, and he needs to get some stuff printed out.
Oh, God.
He's getting posters made up.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Is there an image, Jim?
There is an image.
What is it?
It's Uncle Sam. It's one of those Uncle Sam, I want you things to join the ROTC, and he's going to plaster them all over the inside of the engineer building.
Nice.
So while you're on an investigation, you're going to be putting up ROTC paraphernalia.
He's gonna be
Absolutely.
recruiting. That's awesome.
Benny to Jim for dedication to ROTC.
Great. That's awesome.
Okay. So what do you guys now? The engineering building. In fact, I should look in here.
You know what I'd like to do as we're waiting on all this equipment? I'd like to go investigate these 5 people in the picture as to what their majors were, if any of them were an engineering student. Jack Little, Creighton White, Helen LaCroix, Judith Fowler, Nina Castle, if any of them were engineering students. And if the engineering building was an engineering building back then, and if it wasn't, what that major was, to maybe see if any 5 of these people would have been in there. I don't know.
It used to be a pet cemetery.
There we go.
Yeah. Does anybody see what the engineering building is on the map?
Let me look. I think I have it up. Engineering number 19 is okay. Do you see the half a moon on the west side, on the left side?
No,
It's
I see that. What's the name of the
It's 19.
building? The R.E. Lee Engineering. Yep, that's the one. That's the one.
Yep. All right. Yeah. Okay, that's the building we're going to then.
Yep. So let me add the map to the feed so people can see. You guys are going to this building right there. Okay, so it is over at the R.E. Lee Engineering and Applied Sciences building.
Mhm.
As far as what you were talking about, John,
Yeah.
unknown at this time.
Okay.
With or
Sounds
without a roll, unknown at this time.
Sure.
So you guys get over there on that evening, and you could definitely see there's a few lights that are still on inside.
Okay.
So it's much like Glenn Mack was telling you guys. It would definitely seem as though there's students in there pulling all-nighters and that sort of things. So where and how do you want to start your investigation here?
Well, Chet's going to start with the very front doors and putting nice big poster sticky tack to them.
Nice.
Okay.
I guess asking the students that are around pulling all-nighters if they've noticed anything suspicious or spooky or moving on its own, lights flickering.
Okay, well, just help me out and be a little bit more specific. Are you using any equipment as soon as you get there? Are you setting up any equipment, or are you just walking in and doing a roundabout to start?
Always having the EVP recorder running.
Mhm.
That's always running in the background and checked every now and then.
I think a walk around would be pretty
Yeah.
good to start
But-
with, to just see where we might be able to set up.
Yeah, but also
know.
ask people where if they've noticed anything so we can know where.
Yep.
So we can pinpoint and not,
Maybe if anybody from my D&D group is an engineer, maybe they're pulling an all-nighter.
Susie's gonna find the first all-nighter and just hang. It's Miller time.
Awesome.
Okay, so let's put it this way. You guys get there. You said you have the EVPs going right from the word go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What about cameras?
Well,
I
I
guess
could probably have
one
one of the
be
cameras
recording.
and following. I think that's what I think that's what John normally does. He's kind of works one of the cameras,
Okay, and
follows CC around.
what are we saying, Cece?
I would figure one would be running at all times until we set up, whatever camera. Like John said, he's usually the cameraman.
Mhm.
And we'd have to set up cameras depending on where people tell us activity happens.
Okay.
I know how
Probably set
anal.
up a
I
camera
know.
on the front door.
Yeah, I know how anal CC is about getting all of the footage that we
Yeah.
can. So
Anal?
want to make her nice.
Is Susie with us? Did she?
Not touching any of the equipment.
Wow.
No. Susie's the
What
one
about-
that sticks things in holes, not Cece.
So, if my guess was correct from what it sounded like, Susie was kind of coming along for the ride, but gonna have a beer or two in her hand.
No, Susie. Once Susie gets here and realizes that there could be some all-night party, she's gonna go look for him.
Okay.
I don't know if Susie gets the concept of studying.
Very good at certain things.
Chet's to investigate the bathrooms, and on the inside of the stalls, he's going to be hanging posters. So when you're sitting down taking your dump, you're looking at Uncle Sam trying to recruit you.
Okay, so let's
Both men's and girls' bathrooms.
And I'll follow Cece around with the camera. Let her do the talking.
okay.
Just kind of asking.
We're going to take it at a less of a generalized pace. We're going to do it as a more focused pace, okay? So when you guys are cutting through and walking around on the ground floor and looking around and everything, John, every so often, it feels like you have a brush of cold actually move through your body.
Ooh.
Every so often. And with the EVP, every now and again, it makes incredibly odd staticky sounds and high-pitched squeals, like every about 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
And
I'll call out.
On the camera, as you're walking around in the hallways on the bottom floor, every so often, it looks as if someone put Vaseline over the lens.
Ooh, interesting.
And it wasn't me.
No, you'd be putting Astroglide on the lens.
Wow.
Chet would be wearing his cross if that makes any difference.
He is?
Yeah, he is. He keeps that thing on all the time.
Okay.
Okay, I guess Cece's gonna turn on the voice things, the white noise generator, and start asking questions. Is anybody there?
It just...
I'll call out. I'll call out to Jack, to Crichton, to Helen, to Judith, to Nina. See if there's any response.
Okay. Nothing on that end. And now...
Okay.
Yeah, that's not creepy as fuck.
As Chet, as you're walking around and heading towards the bathroom to go hang up your posters to put up some shitter paraphernalia, as you reach the door to the men's room, you open the door and you just catch it out of your peripheral. You see about 5 paces behind you bloody footprints, and when you stop,
Whoa.
they stop.
Guys, do you see this?
So imagine Chet being way down at the end of a hallway while Cece and John are probably about a good 100 feet away, and who knows what Susie's doing.
Scooby Shaggy, you go that way.
Like zoinks!
Zoinks! Is that what we hear? Is that what you say? Is that what Chet says? Zoinks!
I kind
I'll
of
head
like
that way.
have my arm waving. Guys, I think I got something.
I'll head that way, see if I see anything on the... I'll check the lens first before I start moving that way. Wipe it off if need be. And then
And now,
see if I can see
turn to look fully, give a good look, do I still see the bloody footprints?
Yeah, and now think of it this way. You remember like whatever Harry Potter movie that was where they had that map?
Yeah,
the
the
Marauders
Marauders
map?
map.
Yeah.
So you see the footprints, and then as new footprints are made, the old ones disappear.
Right.
Okay.
So that's what's happening to you, Chet. And so now you're seeing them go away, and then they're gone. They're off the floor.
Guys, there was bloody footprints following me, and now they just took off down the hall.
Do any of us see them, or just Chet?
And I'm pointing out the locations where I saw them.
Notice checks from anybody who's heading down towards Chet to see if you saw them before they disappeared.
Yep. Do I get any bonuses because I'm looking through the camera, or would that
Nope.
minus? Okay. All right, 1 success for me.
Yeah, you guys were able to definitely pick them up from the distance, and like if you hurried your pace to get there, it's like they disappeared and stayed the same distance from you, and then disappeared.
Wow.
I'm gonna automatically turn on my infrared camera and start, filming that area. See if anything picks up.
Okay, so you turn on the camera, and you're looking around and you're really not picking anything up. And then the lights in the whole hallway where you're at start to flicker. They dim out. They light up. Start to flicker a lot. And then they go out. And they stay out.
I
for
turn
a few.
around. I'll turn around and see if there's anything behind us, the way we came to.
And at that point, John,
Mm-hmm.
you actually feel this cold move through you again, and it actually puts you back about 6 inches. There's a little bit of force to it this time.
Ooh, it's here. Something is here. It just went.
Pull out your lightsaber. Feel the force.
I say something about a holy avenger sword.
Oh, fucking throat punch.
Benny to John. I will smite thee.
I will smite thee with it. Yeah.
Oh, so John is crossing into the realm of not knowing who he is versus his character, so watch out for it, guys, because at any minute, John's going to try to turn undead.
I hear that. I might be smiting this evil here.
Cat's going to grab his cross, turn to John, and say, "Watch how it's really done." Holds up his cross, illuminate the invisible, and shakes a little bit.
Okay.
Show me what cannot be seen.
Roll an agility check. Chet.
It's awesome.
Okay, so as soon as you lift that thing, you guys actually physically see Chet's hand go out like this with the cross, and then it moves back and he stops it just in time when it's about it's about 2 inches from his forehead.
Ow.
Whoa!
Somebody is here. Who is that?
And then the lights kick back on.
See, I got the lights back on.
Cece's gonna listen to her EVP device and see if it picked up any speech from the ghost.
All you hear is you're listening to it and you just hear leave.
Oh, that's something.
Okay. That's my cue to split.
I say back. Why?
And then you hear
On the voice box and say, "I don't want to leave. Make us leave."
and you hear
Start bullshit.
Fucking power of CC compels you.
yeah.
Make us leave. Do something.
Forget.
With that, you make sure everybody's like, turn your cameras on.
Uh-oh.
So
Make us leave.
you say that, and the lights start to flicker again, and you actually hear a vibration going. Agility check, CC.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, titty punch coming up.
Okay. You manage to duck out of the way just in time as you guys hear glass shatter, and a fire extinguisher goes end over end flying towards Cece, and she manages to duck out of the way in time, and you see a fire extinguisher hit the ground, spin, and slide down the hallway.
Cece's like, "Whoa, y'all call that on camera?
I got it, but
That's not enough, sugar. If you want us to leave, you gotta do something real big."
why are you trying to piss it off, Cece?
Cece's got the biggest balls of the group, dude.
Check
Fucking
out
ectoplasm spray.
And
So
then-
is the ghost gonna do anything, or is the ghost gonna went back?
Just fucking drop a giant load of ectoplasm on her.
And then the lights kick back on. What is Susie doing?
Besides freaking the fuck out, she's gonna reach for her like taser.
I'd stay
And,
away from her. I'd stay away from her. I move away.
I'm within punching distance of John.
No.
While holding the taser?
Well, hold the taser.
Holding my taser, yeah.
Don't even
I'm gonna
think
stand
about it.
behind John.
Susie Lou, what are you doing?
Actually,
back there?
with that, everybody make a fear check.
What was fear spirit?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
And really, I'm gonna Benny that.
As I say, because if you don't, then you're. Is that all you got? Doesn't really hold true. There you go. Okay.
You almost got a raise.
Oh,
Shit!
Susie or Cece might be the one running away.
I'm gonna Benny that again.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's the wrong one. Okay, spirit again.
There it is.
There-
You-
Oh yeah,
There
you
we
definitely. Hold my earrings. This motherfucker.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Where's that tiger when you need it, CC?
Right.
Okay, everybody roll a notice check.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Simple
not bad.
success.
Wow.
Fucking A.
Susie.
Trying to work it here. How do you get to? I think I can just do that. Oh, does that work twice? Yeah, 4.
Okay.
Instead of pulling it up all the time, I dropped it into my bar, but then I thought it was like Control or Shift to get it to come up. But the main bar, I assume on the bottom, you just
You just have to single click it.
yeah.
Okay. So the three of you all hear this voice, and it's echoing from a room, and you just hear somebody going 17 47 71
Is it a male or female voice?
93 male. And Chet,
Go in there.
you don't hear this, but you see, like, if you're still standing in the same place as you were,
Yeah.
you see bloody footprints again walking away from you and, like, heading down towards Susie.
Chet just stares at the footprints.
At this point, if Susie hears the number, she's going to reach into her purse and pull out the old Chinese food fortune cookie wrapper that she has and compare those numbers to her lucky numbers that she got when we went for Chinese food, which were 3, 17, 44, and 72, and I'll be like, not a match. My numbers.
I'll go follow the voice, with the camera, kind of leading with the camera, and kind of go see where it's coming from. Is it
Okay.
like a room nearby, maybe?
Yes.
Okay.
You follow the voice and you see, like a very typical classroom door that has the tall, narrow window.
Yep.
You see a room where lights are flickering in there, and it's cracked open a little bit, the door is. And as you
Okay.
get closer, you hear the voice saying that more and more.
Is there anybody in there? Like anybody studying in there? As if they're afraid while this is going on, trying to concentrate on their studying. I'll go in a little more and see if I can see the whole room.
Okay, so as you get there, do you open up the door or just look through the window?
I probably won't be able to see much through the window because I have the camera, so I'll open up the door.
Okay, so you
And, like,
open
go
the
in.
door, and you see what would appear to be a student who is underneath a table, kind of in a fetal position, but sitting up, has his arms wrapped around his knees and his chest. And
Okay.
and now you see throughout the whole room, there is various tools and equipment that is floating about 5 feet in the air, all around the table, and the student is underneath the table. You see his eyes are closed extremely tightly, and he's just naming off all these different numbers.
Is there a direct path between him and I? Is it like a clear path to the door, or no?
It's got tables in the way, typical bench
Okay.
seating. And
So he's under the tables. Things are floating above the tables near him. I'll try and get his attention.
how?
I'll flick the light on and on my the camera,
On the
Kind
camera?
of shine it towards him. Yeah, on the camera.
Okay, as soon as you turn the light on the camera on, all of the tools and everything just drop to the floor.
Okay. So I got that on camera. Hey, got some
Good.
good footage, CC. Hey, it's
That's
okay
important.
over there. Do I recognize him or no?
No.
Okay. I'll call out to him then. Come on, I think everything's okay.
And
Try to calm him down.
he's still just sitting there and like not even noticing that you're there.
I'll get a little closer. I'll walk up to him. Say, it's all right. It's all right. You could go now. It's safe to leave.
And he looks up at you and he's like, "Oh my God, what the hell's
okay.
going on here?"
Don't know. Yet. Something unexplainable, most definitely. You all right?
And then at that
Did I see
time,
any marks on him?
you hear out of nowhere, you hear a voice that just goes, "Come to me."
Who are you? I'm John. Who are you?
6th level paladin.
Of Baylor. Now I'll kind of mock the voice and see if I could get their identity.
And at that point, you feel your whole body just go cold to where you start shaking uncontrollably.
Uh-oh.
Like to the point to where if you went back later and looked at the camera footage, it would be like this on the camera.
Like really shaky. Okay. Oh.
Do a fear
Brr.
check.
Oh, okay. All right. +2 because I'm brave. Hey, I'm a paladin, man. There we go.
Okay.
6.
Totally got it.
Ah.
And
You just got penetrated by a ghost.
like, why does my butthole hurt?
Typical fucking Friday night.
Does that mean I'm still a virgin or no?
No, you could have got laid 100 times, but as soon as you started playing D&D, you instantly became a virgin.
Oh, come on now. That's like so stereotypical.
And we call your apartment the basement.
Nice.
Mom's basement.
You want some cookies? Ma, we're in the middle of a campaign.
Man! Bathroom!
I want some hot pocket.
Okay, so
So I'll introduce myself. I'll say, hey, I'm John. What's your name? I'll call down to the student that's in there.
he looks up at
a
you,
bit.
and you can see
I'm
he's
John.
just terrified, and he's like,
It's all right, man.
I
It's okay.
the,
I'll hold my hand out.
And-
Come on.
the whispering, it didn't stop.
What was it saying?
It never stopped. Just
Did you get out?
I don't know. It kept going. I was on the 2nd floor earlier, and it just
Follow
kept
you down here?
going and going. And I came down here and to study, and it just kept going. And next thing I knew, that everything in this classroom was just weird, and stuff started flying across the room.
Do you remember what the voices, what the whispering? Do you remember the words that were being said?
No,
Did it make any sense?
no.
Make any sense?
I thank you so much, but I got to get out of here.
Yep. Doors that way.
And he just goes. So you guys see come out of that room that John just went into. This student go running out of the room, sounding like an NBA court.
Come on in here.
Just squeak, 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 as he goes running down the hallway to leave.
Come on in here, everyone. I'll let him know what happens. Looked like he was upstairs studying. The spirit may have followed him down here. He couldn't make out what the spirit was saying.
Now, Chet, did you go down there?
No, I was watching the footprints approaching Susie.
Susie, did you go into the room?
Mm-hmm. I sure did. I wanted to find out what my lucky numbers were.
Okay, so as you go into the room, Chet, you're able to see the footprints turn and continue to follow Susie into that room.
Okay, I
And,
follow the footprints of Susie.
I don't notice any of this. Susie has no clue. I'm just following Chet, looking at his ass, and then thinking D&D and shaking my head no.
Okay, so as you go in there, Chet, you follow suit. When you get there and turn the corner to the doorway, the footprints are gone.
At that point, I tap Susie on the shoulder. Hey, Susie, are you feeling okay? I think there was something following you.
I feel perfectly fine, darling.
Okay, because there was these bloody footprints right behind you.
Oh, what? I'm gonna look down and see if I'm bleeding. Instantly check to make sure it's not that time of the month.
It most definitely is that time of the month.
Okay, so what were you going to say to him, John?
What's that? Oh, to them? Yeah, I'll let them know kind of what happened. That the student was upstairs studying, heard some whispering, couldn't make it out, came down here, all these things started moving around, and as soon as I flicked on the light, they went down, and it called out to me. What did it say again? I forgot.
That's gotta suck.
It does. It called out to me. I also spelled Nina Neena too, so earlier.
Although I have to say that was pretty funny what Morgan put in chat. There was no Susie. There was only Zool.
The gatekeeper.
Benny for Morgan.
Nice. Chat room Benny. Yeah, it called out to me. I'm kind of. It went. Then it like brushed through me. I started shaking. Sorry, Cece. I think some of the footage is going to be a little shaky. Couldn't help it. It was cold. Man, it was cold. I've been feeling it ever since we've been in here. There's definitely a presence. Maybe two. Maybe a couple.
Okay, everybody do another notice roll, please.
Ooh, there we go. That's 2 raises.
Susie, you must have your face in your phone.
No, I'm still looking at my crotch to make sure that there's no blood.
Okay, John, you hear doors slamming.
Out in the hallway? Or in here?
It sounds like if you ever lived in an apartment where you had neighbors upstairs?
Yeah.
Like that.
Hearing like it's upstairs? Okay,
Uh-huh.
I let them know.
And
I hear...
Cece, you hear voices on the white noise generator. Now the voices are becoming threatening, telling you that you're going to die. And Chet,
Seriously, my cue to leave.
Chet, you start hearing voices in your ear, and you're not positive if it's just some random spirit or if it's Nina saying, "Come upstairs."
If it sounds like Nina, I'm going to need some sort of check to see if I stay or not.
Well, first of all, everybody who heard any of those noises are going to have to do another fear check.
Okay.
Except for Susie, she's checking out her pussy. Oh, we got a crit failure by Chloe.
Oh no.
CC comes over.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We need to bring up the fear table.
Oh yeah.
And now
Chet's going to finish that fear roll.
Chet, you're going to Benny that?
Don't roll a 1.
Okay,
You know,
CC, I will give you the honors.
I'm gonna Benny mine. Can I Benny mine to try and get a raise to maybe help out in this situation, since I'm brave and all?
Help out.
And if I don't, I'll...
help out in what way? Because no matter what, CC got a crit failure.
Yeah. I got a crit failure. There's no helping me.
All right, that's fine then.
Let's see what you roll.
What do you need me to roll?
Oh, I thought I shared the fright table with you.
I got an error.
Oh, you did? Here, let's try this one. How about that?
Nothing showed up.
Shit. Roll a
D20?
D20.
A D20? Okay, I can do that.
5. Shaken. The character is shaken. So you're just like, by rules sense, you can't perform any actions. You're kind of stunned. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you're just like, that time, a spirit telling you that you're going to die finally got under CC's skin a little bit.
Is that something I can break free from, or is it gonna last some time, or?
Because we're not in quote-unquote rounds,
Uh-huh.
we're going to have this last a little bit.
Oh, okay, so until DM. Okay, gotcha.
All right, now I think Chet needs to make maybe a smarts roll to see if he's dumb enough to follow the voice.
Well,
then
there's.
let's do that
I
at
did
a-
say that
Let's do that at a -8.
there were there were doors and stuff slamming upstairs. And do I know if there were any? There were probably people up there, right?
There was lights on up there when you guys approached the building.
Yeah. So I would probably need to go up. I'm gonna go up. Come on, let's go, Scoob Shag.
I'm curious. I like Jim's idea though, on what his smarts roll is going to be here, on how Chet reacts to this whole thing.
Oh.
Well, how do you interpret that, Jim?
He starts making his way towards it, and then his brain actually kicked on over his lizard brain. He goes, oh, wait a minute.
God damn it, Gary.
So his newly gained intellect overrides his lizard brain, and he's says out loud, "Someone's trying to call me in that direction."
Upstairs?
Very cute sounding somebody.
Oh, well, isn't
What-
it always?
What newly gained intellect do you own?
I found this awesome invention. It's called a book, and there's like stuff in it, other than naked ladies.
Words, not pictures. There you go.
Oh, you stopped reading the pop-up pornography
So-
books? Whoa, look at the size of that thing.
All-
Almost got me.
Well, now I actually read them for the articles, not just the ladies.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you guys want
I
to do
will,
now? John, you said that you wanted to start heading that way, so
I do.
everybody noticed on your way through the hallway there's an elevator, and there's a flight of stairs next to the elevator if you guys wanted to go up. And again, there's 3 stories to this building.
Now, could I tell with my couple of raises, was it the floor above me or maybe a couple floors up?
Unknown.
3rd floor or 2nd floor? Unknown? All right, well, let's just go up. We need to get people out of here, I think. Kind of playing off my heroic hindrance there. So,
Your paladin valor's kicking in. Time to rescue some folks.
I'm lawful dumb. Uh-oh. Did Chris lock up?
come on, CC. Did I?
There you are.
Am I back?
Yep.
Back. Okay,
You're back.
sorry. All right. I've muted myself, so stupid.
Okay, so what did you want to do? Where did you want to go? And
So I'm going to encourage them to come with. I'm going up the stairs, 2nd floor. Need to get people out of here because these ghosts are being threatening, and they just need to get people out of here to safety.
okay, so the stairwell has double doors, but it was clearly labeled
Okay.
above the doors, stairs, emergency exit,
Yep.
and all that shit.
I'll put my side into it and just kind of go up,
Okay.
open it up, and going upstairs.
Is anybody
You know,
following?
6th level paladin. 6th level paladin.
Oh,
you know?
Susie's going for sure.
Come on, Suze. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Chet will go too.
I'm gonna follow John.
Cece?
Chet's becoming too smart for me.
I'm scared shitless at this point, so I'll just follow with.
So at some point we have to notice that Cece's a little shaken,
Not doing
and
well.
I would like to turn around and maybe console her a little bit, maybe try and calm her, soothe her soul.
Does
I'll
she
be like,
happen to have
Cece,
Milo with her?
I'm gonna turn around and I'll be like, Cece, what's the matter, doll? You look like you've been scared plumb out of your boots.
Cece says, "We're gonna die. We're all gonna die. The voices are saying we're gonna die."
But I'll just run away.
I will
Maybe if you spent
cartwheel
less
the
time
fuck out of
looking at the
here.
camera and a little more time doing some athletics, you might not be so fucking slow. Just kidding, dear. Susie's got your back, and I'm gonna show her my taser, and I'll pull up my pepper spray. Don't worry, I
At
got
this point, Cece says, "Oh fuck, I really am gonna die."
Now, see,
That way she runs to John, like, "John, please,
I
don't
can,
leave me
Come on.
alone."
I can only
I'll wait for it.
imagine. This is just my opinion based on everything I've seen of Cece up to date. The way Cece's acting right now has got to say something to the rest of the group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She is the quote unquote paranormal investigator. This kind of stuff typically hasn't got to her yet. She wanted to go chase after a headless guy. You know? And now something has finally got her riled up. So I'm
And Godzilla. And Godzilla.
she wants to
She's
go
still
find a
looking for
fucking
him.
24-ton pig. You know?
So I'm gonna make a let's see. I'll make a smarts check to see if I figure that out.
Nope.
No.
Well, I know there are other students upstairs, and I have to go save them.
Okay.
I have to go help.
Cece, you just wait here.
It's a major
Calm yourself
hindrance.
down.
I'm not staying alone. I'm not staying anywhere by myself in this building.
You're not. You could come with us, or you could go out in the car.
Does Cece think
You know
it
what?
was
That might
safer in the
actually.
car?
You know what, CC? That might be a good idea. Why don't you go outside? Talk about. Oh crap! I look at Susie, chat phone, and go outside and let us know what lights are still on upstairs. If there are, like, I don't know, text chat or something.
You want me to go outside by myself where things are telling me I'm gonna die?
Well, here, this will help you feel better. And Chet takes off the cross and gives it to Cece.
This is like fucking go.
Nice.
Well, first
Isn't
of
that
all,
the cross you almost stuffed into your face?
first of all,
Oh, that's awesome.
Benny to Cece for
That's great.
playing this very well. So
No,
You sure you don't want this? It's bringing me nothing but luck.
with John.
Doesn't that cross?
All right.
It
He's
would.
the
It
only
will,
sane one here.
okay, so John, you started ascending the stairs, and I'm assuming Cece's like, "Fuck this! I'm going with you guys. I'm not staying
She
alone."
has the camera, it's shaking. She's turned off the white noise generator. Like,
not to piss him off.
If I can't hear it, it won't happen. If I can't hear it, it won't happen. Okay, so where do you go, John? You reach the second flight. There's a set of double doors,
Yep.
and the stairs continue to go up.
Yeah, I think I'll have Chet kind of lead us. Let's I'll try and pull a what do you call it? Pull a drop some ROTC terminology potentially. We need to sweep the second floor, Chet.
Ah, gotcha. Chet starts going, and every door he comes across opens it up and yells out, "Hey, so-and-so sorority is having a tailgate party over at the football field."
Well,
Trying to get people out.
well, hold on. I'm trying to find out. First of all, are you guys going to second floor, or are you going to continue up to third floor?
Second floor. We want
Okay.
to get everybody out of the second floor. Have them start. We want to clear the building.
Okay. Well, hold on. So when you guys get out of the doors into the second floor into the hallway, because all four of you went, right?
I believe so. Yep.
What was that one for, Gary?
Just to see if Susie starts looking for a broom or not, because she heard sweep.
Sweet.
Jesus Christ. Okay, as
Wow.
soon as you guys go out into the hallway,
Yeah.
now these are all hydraulic doors, of course. As soon as you guys get out to the hallway and the doors that would normally be shutting very slowly, they go wham! Super hard and loud right behind you. And the first thing you see is you look down this long hallway. Lights are flickering everywhere. There's papers that are stirring about throughout the entire hallway. At the end of the hallway, everybody can clearly see there's these doors that are open, and it almost looks like a strobe light going off down at the end. And you see these two curved pillars that are like this, and in the center of it, you see a swirling, it looks like an electrical ball kind of thing where the lightning or whatever you want to call it, electricity is arcing to the two pillars. And it's swirling around like this, and you see two men walking. Each of them have a person grabbed by the arm from either side, and the person is being very resistant, and like he's trying to stick his feet out to stop as he's got his arms out like this, and he's being dragged forward, and he's trying to push back, and they're dragging him right towards those two pillars with that electrical arcing thing going off down at the end of the hallway. And around this arcing ball of energy, everybody can clearly see spirits and things like this flying all around it.
That's something you don't see every day.
So while you guys think about that, we're going to go ahead and take a 10-minute break. And we'll be back in a few.
Oh, already. All right.
Okay. So, we are back.
Yep.
So, how do you guys respond to said situation?
All this physical shit, Chet is definitely going to have to make a fear check.
Oh, yeah, everybody needs to make a fear check at this site.
Chet's got a little bit of courage in him.
So, with that, Cece will say that you're no longer shaken. This does not...
Wow.
This bothers nobody. This ain't shit.
I'll call out. Halt! Stop what you're doing!
They don't seem to
Chet's just
stop.
going to tear off down the hall, trying to do a running flying tackle.
Ooh, very nice. Okay. So we'll do that. And then we're going to go into initiative. So you're going to have the drop on this. No, you're not going to have the drop because John just yelled, stop.
Stop!
Oops.
Or I shall smite
In
thee.
the name of love.
Stop in the name of power.
Or Koozie will shoot.
Smite thee.
You know,
Stop in the name of Palor.
I'm catching this trend where John came in as a good old boy from a long line of Texas Rangers. Round here, we don't fuck around, too. Guys, so awesome. We totally killed a whole group of bugbears.
He's not quite all the way there yet. He's getting there, though. Give it till junior year. Then he'll be totally immersed.
Okay,
There's
so
some caves near here that we can go LARPing in, too. No offense,
fucking serious.
no offense.
Serious
no offense
throw
to any
punch.
LARPers out there listening to the podcast.
which, Gary, total side note, I finished watching Nights of Badassery.
Ah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I wasn't overly impressed.
Oh, suck it, man. That movie's fucking top notch.
I'm sorry, but the Gamers Dorkness Rising set the bar.
Oh, it sure did.
That was really good.
So, anyways, okay, so Chet, go ahead and do a fighting check.
fighting. Let's...
Round one. Fight!
We have a. Did you share the combat tracker?
No, it's not up yet.
That's not up yet. Okay.
Ooh,
Heck to the
cock
yes.
slap, that's right.
Awesome.
That is going to be, I believe, yeah, in a fighting check, that's going to just be a standard hit. That's not a raise.
Not a raise? All right. Wow, double ones.
Oh, wait, no, in the parry, it is... I'm sorry, for a parry, that is a raise, so go ahead and roll an additional d6.
Open it up, man. Come on.
7. Okay, so did you tackle the one on the left or on the right?
Let's go on the left.
Okay, so you go through and you do a spear tackle. You just absolutely land your shoulder right into the back of this guy. And as you tackle him, you actually slam the ground with him and you guys go sliding forward. And now you're probably only about 20 feet away from these double doors. And inside, you can see, again, the spirits going around. But you see this woman. She's probably in her early 20s, maybe 20 years old. And she starts screaming at the top of her lungs. She picks this book up off of a table, and she's not far at all from this machine or whatever it is. She picks this book up off the table, and she clutches it in her chest, and she starts screaming how you guys need to be stopped. And now we will put you guys into initiative.
I'm going to yell at the one kid that was being dragged, telling him, "Get the fuck out of here!"
That's actually not a kid. That's the interesting part about it, is a professor.
Oh.
Ooh.
And the two men that were dragging said professor are also professors.
Do we recognize the professors?
No. Unless anybody is an engineering student or anything, no.
And so the person holding the book is a spectral entity of some sort?
No.
No, it's an actual person.
It's a person, but she looks, you just see this glow to her eyes. And you see that in the professors as well, that they have this glow in their eyes going on.
Do I have any feeling in the burn mark that Nina left on my arm way back at the beginning?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So now we are in combat. There's the tracker. Let's deal some cards. So Chet is about, like I said, about 20 feet away from this machine or whatever it is. And you guys are probably only about 30 feet behind Chet still at this point.
Yep.
So here we go. Bam. Cece, you are up.
Okay, I take my gun and shoot the machine.
You shoot
Take
the
my
machine.
gun out and shoot the machine.
Ooh.
Okay. Go ahead and do a shooting roll. You know what? Actually, hold on. Let me double check something on that. Breaking objects in the Savage World's rules. Anybody know that off the top of their head? This is where we need Stefan.
I do not.
I know it has a toughness of 8. Object toughness 8.
Share the DM's guide.
Here you go. Breaking things. Obstacle toughness table. Parry 2. No bonus damage or aces. Oh, interesting.
That's all that I remember seeing, is that this thing said it had toughness of 8.
Object toughness. You can find it in the collected charts and tables list.
No, I'm looking at it.
You said it had a toughness of 8, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
That'd be the equivalent to a light door or a lock.
Or a small
or
shield.
Small shield, yeah.
But, I mean, what I'm getting at is what actually breaks it. Is it a single wound, like an extra?
Hang on, let me look.
If
That could
damage
be-
roll equal or exceeds object toughness, it's broken, bent, shattered, blah, blah, blah. Got it.
All right, there you go.
Okay, you're shooting a gun at what? Exactly.
At the machine.
Could you be more specific?
The center mass of the machine.
Okay, so where the orb thing, prismatic...
Or the base that may be projecting it.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your shooting.
Fucking Cece going all center mass on this thing. She's like an
Center
executioner all of a
mass.
sellen.
Center
Hey,
mass.
I'm gonna 2 in the head, 1 in the chest.
Can I double
is from
tap on a
Texas.
machine?
Did that hit it?
Yeah, shooting, yeah, it's a 4. It's always a 4 on shooting.
Okay, so I roll damage.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, so you shoot it, and you see sparks go flying, and then you see this prismatic electrical thing flicker just a little bit, but it's still going, and you hear the wails of these spirits going, "Rah!" And then you hear the woman who is back there clutching the book. She starts screaming, a squealing, almost banshee-like yell, and it actually pierces your guys' ears for a moment to the point to where you could feel the pressure in your brain.
Oh, that's lovely.
So the other
That's
one,
lovely.
the other professor that still has a hold of the professor that's being drugged is still yanking and pulling this professor towards the machine. And with all the resistance he's getting, he's now only about 10 feet away from this machine. Chet, you're on top of this other guy.
All right, I'm gonna try and extricate myself from the guy I'm on and make a lunge towards the other guy on the right side.
Okay. Do an agility check real quick. Oh, yeah. You'd step on his throat to get up and go after the other guy.
All right, so I'm gonna tackle that guy.
Wow. So, yeah. You total spear him as well. Now, this is the crazy part. So, Chet gets up, lunges off of this guy, goes running, and spear tackles the other guy. And then when you tackle this guy, Chet, you land and you slide. And as you get close, one of the arcs of electricity from the machine lands and zaps the floor about 8 inches from your face.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
And now the woman jumps over the table at Chet and tries to punch Chet in the back of the neck.
Oh, and by the way, I've got all of this on tape. Like down at the end of the hallway. I'm like taping
Awesome.
it up. Buddy.
I thought you said you were like Donahue.
Ooh. Your parry is higher than a 3, I'm sure.
Yes.
So she
Right,
goes
fuck you.
and she actually punches the ground. And when she punches the ground, Chet, you actually hear, just for a brief second, just a right next to you.
Awesome. Whoa.
And
Susie?
did I do any damage to the guy I tackled?
Roll strength.
The strength or my fighting damage?
Should be one and the same, right?
No, it's a little different because of my martial arts.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Fighting damage. He's shaken.
Nice. Well done. Well done.
Okay, Susie. Uh-oh. Motherfucker! Now she's going to tase herself or something.
Wow. You don't have very much confidence in me. All right, so seeing that this woman has come out and is trying to punch Chet in the back of the head, and Susie's gonna fucking lose her shit. She's got her stun gun already drawn, but she pulls out her baton. She starts heading down the hallway, and
$50 pieces of awesome right there.
Benny to
That's
Susie.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
You're muted, stupid.
okay, so
There you are.
I just fixed.
Remember, bend at the
Susie's
legs,
gonna-
bend at the knees, Susie.
Yeah, Susie with her cheerleader baton to the fucking face, motherfucker goes flying at this broad, and she's gonna take a serious fucking crunching swipe at her.
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm sure you're going to want to Benny that. I forgot to make them visible to you. Now do you see them in the tracker?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Lily Boatwright. That's a hit. That's all I need. Let's do some damage to Lily. Lily is shaken.
So how did you whack her to make her shaken?
Well, as I started to go down the road, my phone rang, and that was the music that you heard. It was my cell phone theme song. So
Your
as soon as
ringtone?
she heard that, she sees me coming. Yeah, it's my ringtone, and she looks up at me just as I'm bearing down on her. But I just grazed the tip of her cheek with it, just enough to kind of catch her off guard.
Okay.
Now I'm standing right next to her.
And you're
That
right.
crazy fucking wild-eyed look in my face, and the tunes are full on busting out in the background on my phone, still ringing because it's my mom.
Yeah. And
Uh,
you also are right next to this machine.
Uh-oh.
So that professor, is he shaken anymore? He is no longer shaken. Okay. Jim, this is where it's going to get fun.
Oh my!
This is going to be an opposed strength check between you and this professor. Oh, you know what? Look at that. I never gave myself any GM bennies.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, you're almost 2 hours into it. You can't now. There's like a statute of limitations.
Yeah.
It's like school. It's the 15-minute rule.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, opposed strength
give yourself
rolls.
bennies within 15 minutes.
And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen if he wins. This is what you're fighting for. He is going to try to grab you, lift both of you up, and push you into this machine.
Oh, fuck him.
Here we go. His first strength roll.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to Benny that. Oh my god, I'm not going to beat a
What the
fucking
hell?
17. Dude. Shit.
Chet rolled a 17.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Two raises, man.
Okay,
Made
so
the-
You know what happened?
Place to Benny.
Pretty sure this
I didn't
professor's
answer.
going into the freaking machine himself.
I didn't answer the phone the first time, and whoever phoned, which is probably most likely my mom, phoned back, and my phone started ringing again.
okay, so this is what happens to you, Chet. He at least manages to get you up, and you guys have each other by the collars of the shirts. And he's trying to push you in like your back. He's trying to push you into this thing, and you could feel the static from this machine like all over your shirt and stuff, and you just get this adrenaline surge, and you manage to just absolutely push him away from you. John.
And that would be pushing him back in John's way as he pulls out his crowbar, coming down, trying to keep everything in frame, if possible. So multi-action penalty probably on that, I'm sure.
Yes.
And I'm going to clock him. Going to try to. Why isn't that working?
Which one?
There we go. Okay, so the professor that was just on what do you call it? That was just on Chet.
Okay.
So you said he pushes him kind of back this way. So I come down and I just...
Okay.
Let's see if that works. Does a 5 hit his parry or...
Yep.
All right.
Here, let
Tools.
me make it a little bit easier. The one that was on
Oh yeah, I see it. His parry's 2.
here.
They're parry 2.
1 is the one that was on Chet. 2 is the other guy that Chet
Okay.
first tackled.
Sounds good. Now, can I do the whole... Oh, so I that's right. I forgot. Okay, so I'm going to drop my damage on that professor. Yeah, baby. That's a wound.
Boom.
Nice.
You clock him. How did you do it? Because as soon as you hit him, he fell over limp like a sack of shit.
Well, I'm pretty sure I might have just, as he was coming back towards me, I just took a nice swing. I probably clocked him in like the center of the back and just hit him really well and just puts him down.
Okay, so Chet,
Kind of out of the fight.
you push him off of you, and as he's stumbling back, you just see this crowbar in the air above that professor's head. And then you just see it drop, and then the professor just falls like a sack of shit to the ground, and there stands John with the camera in one hand and a crowbar in the other.
Right? As soon as I see the
Smiling.
crowbar, I give the professor a little wink.
Okay.
Oh,
And,
awesome.
and then he's like, huh? Clunk.
so I kind of used his momentum as he's backing up, kind of against him there.
Yep.
That's I got the open-ended roll.
Okay, new round. Susie Lou with the Joker. And I don't know if it's a setting rule, but I always do Joker's Wild. Benny to everyone.
Nice.
So Susie Lou, use your round wisely. You have a Joker +2 bonus going on.
Push the bitch into the machine.
Yeah, is the machine would be behind me, right?
Um,
Or is it between me and Lily?
yes. No. Lily is
Okay,
between
Lily's
you and the
probably
machine.
Between. Yeah, so you could probably just bull rush her into it, maybe.
I'm gonna try and push her into the machine.
Okay. Critical failure means that you trip up and you fall into the machine.
Not a problem. Not a problem. So you just want to do post strength?
I think we
Yeah.
probably a feat of strength, right? I'm pretty sure we want Susie Lou to go into this machine. It's electronic, and she fucks up electronics.
Oh, dude, the Joker bonus. Fuck.
Nice.
It should only be a 7.
That's
Should only
fine.
be a
That's
7?
fine. You still win.
Oh, it automatically added the Joker on it. That's right.
Okay, so this is how you see it. Imagine that there was a image being projected, but not against a wall or anything like that. So, but imagine if there was an image being projected and you walked through it. That's what it looks like. So she just gets pushed through this thing. So there's a very transparent version of her that you see on the other side of this electrical arc and stuff like that going on. And as soon as she goes through and she's on the other side, Susie, you just see her eyes glow a little bit more, and she gets this really big smile and looks at you.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's not good.
Shaken is removed. She comes rushing in back at you. She's going to do a fighting check to try to tackle you, which is unskilled, so you don't have much to worry about here. I'm going to Benny that.
Now, she's still carrying her book.
Yes. What's your parry, Susie?
6.
Okay, so that's a miss. So she comes in to try to tackle you, and you evade, and she manages to go running right past you. Okay, the other professor that Chet first tackled gets up, tries to grab Susie and throw her towards the machine. So let's do strength checks here, Susie. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking Joker bonus. All right, I'm going to use my last Benny. Come on, motherfucker!
Oh, no, you didn't, motherfucker.
Okay, so he's got you like by the arm kind of thing, by the left arm, and he's trying to drag and pull you, and you're just like your feet are nailed to the ground. Cece.
She's gonna take and shoot the machine again. Is there anybody blocking line of sight to the machine?
It's big, so there's a spot that would not, no one, you wouldn't be threatening anyone. That's big enough. It's probably about a good 15 feet wide and 10 feet tall.
Oh, so she's gonna target whatever looks to be the control mechanism or a vital part of it.
Okay, so you're gonna aim on that one, but we're not actually. We're gonna treat it as a called shot, not an aim. So that will be a -2.
Okay.
And if you exceed its toughness and hit, we're gonna say that you shut down the machine. That's a hit.
Okay. Get the damage.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh! So Chloe lines up her Colt, inhales, exhales, gently squeezes the trigger, and you just see this boom! Sparks go flying everywhere, and you see this big mass in the center. It sits there and pulsates for a second. It starts vibrating like mad. The whole ground and everything below you is shaking. The table is actually vibrating and moving around in the room. And then
Susie jumps on it and starts masturbating.
like it's a washing machine in the spin cycle. And it finally just like boom, stops. And it just flickers out. And now Susie, this woman that has a hold of you, she stops down, and then it's like she totally snaps out of it. She's like, oh, what the fuck just happened? And the professor the professor that had you did that. And the woman who was standing there, all of a sudden you just hear a book hit the ground. And she's just standing there. She drops to both knees, and she's just totally just out of it. She's like, where am I?
Not the only thing that just hit the ground. Susie's gonna deck her.
Dude, you got the drop.
Bitch. Try and push me through that fucking spastic,
Oh, and of course
explosive, weird, crazy ghost machine.
the spirits that were flying around are also gone, of course, too. So you got the drop on it if you want to try to.
Did they get kind of sucked in the portal too, or they just kind of poofed?
It all happened in a flash, and then it was all done.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, with a raise, no less. Holy shit,
God.
dude.
What the hell? Oh.
That deserves a motherfucker, Gary.
I don't know if I intended on doing that much fucking damage, but
Looks like Lily's head got popped off. All right, note to self: watch out for Susie Lou if she gets get pushed into strange portals.
Susie's been practicing.
So, yeah, Susie, you cracked the fuck out of her.
Ooh.
And the other professor.
I look at CC. I look at CC and I'm like, we might want to edit that.
And Chet immediately says, "I'm pretty sure the flash from that machine erased that part of the footage."
Oh.
Yeah, there's a high
All
probability.
of the footage, I would say.
Yeah, I'll turn the camera off.
So she is out cold.
What you get is of that.
And I would say, even if you wanted to do non-lethal damage, Gary, she's going to be in a coma for a while.
Oh fuck! I feel fucking prison in my future. Holy shit!
Chet's gonna take his jacket off and use it to scoop up the book.
Okay.
And just kind of like tuck it under his arm, kind of deal.
Okay. And at this point, was there anything you wanted to say to the professor?
In fact, Chet wants to do it stealthily to see if anyone notices him picking up the book.
Okay.
Yeah, because if I do see him, I'd probably say something about it being a criminologist as well. That's evidence.
Okay, so you guys can do notice rolls against.
Sure.
You're not
Yeah, I
so
think
sly, Chet.
It never is.
Well, I'm like, yeah, if you're gonna pick it up with with your jack. Don't touch it, but don't we need that
I
for
touched it.
evidence to explain what went on here, man?
Yeah, definitely. What he said.
Now hold on. Chet, when you reach down to pick it up, you notice the name of the book is Creighton's Compendium.
Creighton's Compendium.
Ah,
What should we call it,
Yeah.
guys?
yeah.
What, guys?
Cece's gonna snatch the book out of Chet's hands and start thumbing through it.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Wait. Wait.
Chet isn't gonna
wait,
let go of it so easy. It's gonna have to be a strength check.
Uh-oh. Well, at least I have a crowbar. I can pry them apart if I need to. But you
Chet's
probably
gonna hold on
should
to the book.
touch.
No, I got the book. I'll hold on to it.
I don't know, do I do an agility or a strength check to see if I could snatch it out of his hand?
Probably yes.
Agility versus his strength.
Okay. Probably not.
Yeah, Chet just kind of blocks. I got it. I'll hold
Wait,
on
wait,
to it.
wait. I'm gonna Benny that. I really want that book. Yep.
Oh, shit.
Chet's gonna Benny because he wants the book more.
I have a feeling we're going to go through everybody's
Two of them.
bennies
Like
until
two
someone
ways.
wins.
Ah, damn! She got it away from me.
Okay. And did you say you started thumbing through it, Cece?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, you might not want to touch the page.
Okay, you look inside, and you can see that it is, yes, it is clearly from Creighton White.
Mm-hmm.
And
Ooh.
inside, you just thumbing through it real quick, you could see rumors of supernatural, anecdotes of encounters with cultists, spirits, and curse objects. There's references to rituals, and a set of hand-copied plans of an insane gadget called the Ghost Viewer, which looks exactly like the machine that you just destroyed.
Oh, pretty cool.
And there's also a lot of undeciphered writing in there that you can't make out at the time.
Does it say what the rituals are for, the rituals that are in the book? Does it give any information on them?
It's going to take some time to figure that out. Now, there's also
Okay.
something else that you pick up on in there. Is there's a reference in the opening next to his name that says something about the Protectors.
The Protectors. Okay.
And at that point, sure as shit, you guessed it, you hear the sirens coming down the street.
Susie's running.
Gunshots
gone,
fired.
I'm out. Peace out, homesicles.
Chloe's gonna take the book and put it in her backpack.
Okay. And is everyone going to make a run for it, or is it just Susie?
I'm gone. I'm not even there.
Chloe's just gonna
I'm gonna stay with
casually.
the professor.
I look at
Because
look
we
at Chet.
need permission to be there, right?
We have permission to be here.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not-
Chet's going to be
just
sticking with the
casually
professor.
walk out.
Okay. Chet's what?
Chet's going to stick with the professors. And check your whisper.
Why do you say that, Jim?
I just think it'd be interesting. Interesting plot point for the future.
It's probably going to be months from now, but it'll make sense later on why that wouldn't work.
Okay. Right. So he's definitely sticking with the professors and make sure they're each on opposite sides of the wall.
Okay.
Parted from.
Okay.
Well, see,
Uh-oh.
Mm-mm.
We got Chris, a.k.a. Max Headroom.
Yeah.
Yep, you're all locked up, Chris. Okay, so we'll get with Chris in a moment here. Cece, you are going to bolt for it, right?
Just walk out casually. I'm not gonna run.
I'm
My
sorry. Susie.
Susie. Okay.
Susie, you're going to bail?
I was gone 10 minutes ago.
Okay. Susie's gone. She's in her dorm. She's already got the dildo collection out.
Fucking cleaning the blood and guts and teeth bits off of me.
Okay. Chet, I'm assuming, is doing what is felt to be his ROTC duties. Is
Yes.
that okay? So
I'm checking on the professors that were being dragged. I'm keeping the other two separated across from each other and separated from the ones that were dragged. And keeping an eye on, what's her name?
on Lily, who is
Right.
in a fucking coma.
Yep.
Okay, Chris disconnected, so everything's gonna go super screwy here in a moment. Okay, so we'll wrap this up rather quickly because that was the end of this adventure, anyways. You guys evaded the third floor. You went right to the correct spot. So the cops show up. They ask questions, and even with the shots fired and this and that, if you really wanted to, you obviously have video evidence proving self-defense. And no one actually took a gunshot wound, so it's not like an attempted murder or anything like that whatsoever. So the only thing is, so Cece, they're obviously going to question you because you walked out casually. Chet, they're going to question you because you stuck around. The only thing I need to know is there any falsities that you guys give on the story whatsoever, or do you guys lay out the 100% truth?
No, we lay out the 100% truth and tell them and show them the footage.
Okay.
Chet's
copies
been
of
doing
the
good.
footage.
Chet's been doing very good in his studies, so he's going to know the proper procedure and he's going to stick to it. And he knows the footage was being recorded, so he's going to cooperate with that.
I mean, it's going to be uploaded on YouTube later anyways, so.
Okay. So, unfortunately, Chris went away. We'll figure that out next time on exactly what it was John was wanting to attempt there. So, yeah, you guys did it. You got rid of this fucking ghost machine. And that will end this session.
Yay!
So thank you to the few of you that joined us in the chat today. This was a fun fucking session. I enjoyed it. It brought the spooky back. And we will catch you guys next time.
Adios.